Everybody, this is Jim at FreeChartVideos.com using time-honored techniques to understand modern markets. This video is for educational purposes only, and it is not intended to be used as any form of investment advice. I can draw lines on charts, but you have to draw your own conclusions from your own due diligence and make your own investment decisions that are suitable for your own financial situation. Even if I knew all those things, I'm still not a licensed professional. I'm just a guy that draws lines on charts. So let's look at the S&P. Okay, looking at a 2-day chart, each candle being 2 days. I had pointed out in an earlier video that that it was interesting how the head of this inverse head and shoulders and the head of this inverse head and shoulders and the head of this other smaller inverse head and shoulders that has not worked out yet, how they all lined up. And that line, you can see, was violated by this right shoulder of this pattern and was violated today. But I'm going to be honest with you. I believe this is a bull market. I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to that underlying trend. Additionally, I'm going to move this line to take this low into account. So we have this low, and we have yet to tag that line. Why am I doing this? Well, because this creates the line that has the, what's a good way to put this, that has the least amount of steepness to it, I guess you might say. It has the shallowest ascent. It also is almost perfectly parallel to this line right here that has been working to define our tops for almost, well, for about a year. So not quite. So I am not in panic mode right now. Another reason I'm not thinking that at this very day that things are bad is the fact that a lot of my individual stocks that look bullish did fine today. Sprint was up nicely. Sunesis Pharmaceuticals was up nicely. Glue Mobile was up, a fair amount in a down market. So I'm not really that panicked at this point. If we break this orange line, which would be a move tomorrow below 1300, then I think I'm ready to say, okay, this is definitely something else going on here, other than just some normal consolidation. Now, to be fair to the bears, we closed again today under both this purple neckline and this green alternate neckline. And we did so by roughly 1%, which is bordering on technical importance, probably is technically important. But I want to show you something else. Here's another reason why I did not sell anything today. The reason is the fact that if you look at where we bounced within the confines of what still may end up being a bull flag. Okay? You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches on the top and 1, 2, 3, and 2 touches today on the bottom in this flag, in this pattern right here. So if we get really, really weak and, well, let's put it this way. I may consider moving out of some things on a return to this line if it looks like when we get there it's going to turn back down. But there's a decent chance here, guys, that this market is going to rally up to this line and take it out. We saw the European what was it? Italy and Greece again are in trouble, as if we didn't know that. And so I think the markets are down on that news, but we've seen these kinds of swift down moves time and time again be met with a total and complete shrugging off of that effect within a day or two. So when I saw that we bounced here this morning, I decided to stand pat with what I've got. Now, in all honesty, I'm not in any 3X bull funds. I'm probably about 35% cash, but what I've got, I'm standing pat with as the markets hit this level today and then showed that they were going to potentially bounce there. So we still need to look at this. I'm looking at this pattern now. I'm looking at these two lines to see which one goes first. And obviously I'm looking at this rising support line that has crept on me, by the way. That should be about there, because tomorrow is going to be about 1,300 is where that line is. So that is the S&P 500 update for Monday, May 23rd, 2011. We are not yet below this right shoulder of this pattern. And also, just for the heck of it, for those of you who believe in the magical power of gap filling, looky there. I'm not a believer in that, but looky there, just the same. There's this gap from back in mid-April, and that now got filled. So, maybe there's a little something to that. So let's keep our eyes on it, see what happens tomorrow, see if we rally, see if we head back down. Like I said, I believe the overall bull market is at this point still intact. There was an article today, I believe on thestreet.com, some guy said the bull market is over. You know something, guys? Nobody ever runs an article that says the bull market is over when the bull market is over. You know that's true. It just doesn't work that way. When people are saying the bull market is over, then that means it's probably got more room. Okay? It's when people finally say this bull can't be stopped, that's when the bull market is over. It's not over when they say it is. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hey, if you've enjoyed this video, come spend a little time at freechartvideos.com. I could use your traffic trying to keep these S&P updates free. The only way I can do that is through your web traffic on the site, and so I appreciate your visit. And I said I was going to have a special video offer over the weekend. Fact is, I got so busy with my business, I couldn't do that. And another thing is, I want to let this market kind of make up its mind where it wants to go before I do anything that features individual charts. If we're still kind of in undecided territory by the end of this week, I may just do kind of a teaching video on some other topic. But I really right now I hesitate to put something out there that features any specific stock charts, because right now the basic tenet that I adhere to is always trade with the major trend, and right now it is possible that we may be seeing some weakness in that trend. So it's maybe time to step back. But like I said, my individual stocks are doing fine. It's a little confusing now. But let's see if a couple days of trading helps to clear this up. Y'all take care.